Almost there. Man. I even remembered to update the part title today. Hi, Dukasoft. Hello, and welcome to another One Lion of Code. I am One Lion. Yay! Thank you, Dukasoft. Thank you for being here. Good day to you. I hope it's been a good week so far. You seem to have been busy lately. I hope it's going well and that it's not the wrong kind of busy. And if it is, then I will send some whatever kind of energy you need. You just let me know. Hopefully the stream is doing okay. My bitrate monitor thing is showing red, even though it's consistently 6 megabytes per second. Both, but I'm good. Okay. Oof. Anyway, hi. Welcome in. So today we're going to continue with our journey on the financial management tracker redesign. We are making some pretty good progress. It's starting to look like a thing, like a for real thing. Actually, this looks like nothing. Maybe if we went to the actual design. I learned a thing, by the way, that I hadn't quite noticed before. When we were creating these frames for the different size screens that we want to design for, there was this option for us to choose a standard size based off of the target device or target media. Just sitting right there. We could have just picked one of these. And I think that I did end up changing this one to like, yeah, Android large, Android small. I think I left this one as is. I didn't choose one. And this one I left as is, even though I should have done something like pick desktop, maybe. Yeah. We'll try that in a little bit, but define mobile standard size. Exactly. Oh. The form factor does really vary quite a bit, but it's still typically this, I don't know. I was going to say it's still typically a pretty consistent ratio, but I don't think that either. Like, look at the difference between this mobile large and mobile small according to their templates, where mobile small is actually wider, kind of looks like, or the same width as mobile large, just shorter. I guess I could have just looked over here. Yeah, same width. Anyway, so we were coming up with some icons, not even icons, just illustrations to use inside of these little bubbles. And right now we weren't really happy, like we as a collective, we weren't really happy with how it's looking on here as cards, but I at least want to fill in the remaining bits of this. Something that I was looking at with this is when we're looking at it in normal size, it kind of doesn't translate well. I don't think. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. I don't know. It just didn't really feel like it translated well to looking like a stack of coins. It's kind of hard to tell when I don't really have it set to scale. So maybe what I want to do is make them taller. And then give the bottom coin a stroke, maybe? Bottom of the coin, I said, not bottom coin. Yeah, it's hard for me to think of how to make a 3D object. Like a cylinder, for example. Because it needs to be like solid from bottom to top. And like the only other thing that I can, geez, I'm saying like a lot. The only other thing that I can think of doing is modifying the shape so that from this point here, we kind of just make it go a little bit more straight up, I guess. Kind of like this. And that kind of gives us a better cylinder shape-ish. Not really. I don't know what this line is. So maybe I should also color the fill of the bottom one the same. That way it looks nice and solid. There you go. A solid coin. And it's a little bit more readable now. Maybe. I guess with that, we could now move the top coin up a little more. Give it more thickness. Yeah. Still seems a bit hard to read, but we can always figure out what to do with that. Anyway, concept is there. However, the thing that I forgot is, or not forgot, the thing that happened was this page with a whole bunch of images with a search term of take control of finances gave me a little bit more of an idea of what we could use. Like the first thing that I did was just took this first image here and I was like, you know what, let's just do stacks of coins growing. That kind of shows controlling your finances, I guess. But there was one in particular on here that I need to remember which one it was that we're gonna use for this take control of finances. That said, payment action is the other one that I need to find inspiration for, because I have no idea, or I have an idea of what to use, I just don't know how to draw it. So let's try drawing a thing. Anyway, hello chat. Hello Napalm. Happy Wednesday to you as well. And hello Violet Dragon. Wassa. So I'm just going to start with a square because I'm starting to get tired of not having the ability to really work with shapes the way that I want to, because I'm not good at it. And so I just make things up as I go. Just gonna make a whole bunch of points. Like what I would prefer to do is like have a do this in what's the name of the flippin' 3D software, 3D modeling software? Blender. Thank you, Dukasoft. You're so kind. That was for you, purple violet dragon. Arr. I get it right someday. Thank you. Look, you need to make up your mind, sir. Sir. You want to go around role playing that you are not Max? I'll role play with you. But you need to make up your mind. Are we doing it or not? All right, we're doing it then. You've just committed. I'm going with it. All right. So the thing that I'm making here is a club um, for whacking people on the head so that Dukasoft has a newer, better band hammer. I'm another Max. Okay. If I'm picturing this, I'm kind of looking at something that looks like what's weird about this? What am I missing? I'm missing the other side is what I'm missing. Oops, dang it. Did that add it to that shape? Yeah, that added it to that shape. Whoops. No, I'm not trying to add points. My goodness. Look here. Look, just go away. I messed up, okay? Doing this without references is also fun for me. I hope it's not just annoying to you guys. But I'm trying to just picture what this looks like off the top of my head. All of you go down like this. And then we get one of you. Take this side. Can we cut you? And paste you as a... I missed an edge. Okay. And paste you as your own thing so that we can flip horizontal. Oh yeah. Now we're boxing. It's not supposed to be boxing. Okay, so if I change your color to something like icon yellow and move you back or zoom, whatever. Oh my goodness. I'm terrible at aiming. Okay, move you there. Then we rotate you more like this. Yeah, there's something really weird about this. I can't quite put my finger on it. Okay, blue. My purple dragon has turned blue. We don't need all of these points down here. Excuse me, can I delete you easily? No. Not without the pen tool. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'll just go back to moving this one back out here. Okay, and we're going to, I guess... What? I didn't mean you, Napalm. I don't want to delete you. Or do I? No. I'd at least make a backup. No. Dickasaw. I told you I was giving him a new banhammer. That was awesome. All right. We're going to use our magical powers of design work because we are just that good. And we're going to take this piece here and just delete this point using this tool. Okay, so picture this. You're shaking someone's hand. Yeah, I know, it's a pretty terrible thing to imagine. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to traumatize you. I can picture what I'm trying to do in my head, but I can't execute it. Can I join two shapes? Just like that. Okay, so we got one hand that goes like that, and then the other one. So what we are trying to do is manipulate this forward, in the foreground object. Instead of trying to find a way to have part of this backhand, layer on top. Of the foreground hand, I want to cut away pieces of the foreground hand to reveal the background hand to make it look like the background hand is sitting on top of or occluding part of the foreground. Does that make sense? Sure doesn't to me. So this is kind of close. I don't know what it is about it that isn't quite right. Oh my goodness, I can't click on this little dot. I should just look at a picture of a handshake. Nondescript race. Wow. That is like, I'm just way off. Like, just looking at them too closely is so weird to see. It's like the thumb on the foreground hand is completely occluded by the background hand. And it kind of looks like they're just grabbing, yeah, just grabbing onto someone's hand weirdly. This one is kind of what I was going for, but yeah, you don't really shake someone's hand like this. Whereas like all of these just look like someone's going. Okay, but I think I get it. I think I get it. So this needs to go pretty much at a straight angle this way. Same with you up here. And then this needs to go in deeper this way, like so. And then, which one are you? Is this part of you? Yep. This needs to poke out this way. Oh man. These little vertices are so hard to click on. And then we make, oh, I need another one here. I'm not able to target these vertices very well, am I? I'll just put you here and move you over this way. Oh my goodness. Almost. Whew. Did you know you were going to be getting an art stream today? I say that. This is not art. This is far from it. Yeah. So it's this overlap here that's being really weird. That's one messed up looking wrench. Exactly, T. Williams. Hey, are you back from vacation? That was weird. I don't think I'd do any better. I have a feeling anyone could do better than this. This is me doing this without any kind of artistic background. I mean, my artistic background is in music, not drawing. Oh, and I just lost the ability to create new vectors. Okay, what is it about these hands that make this not as awkward? They have lines so you know it's a hand, I guess. I was trying to avoid using lines. If I could, but I don't think I can. Yeah, and this top line is still more straight. So if I were to add lines to this, that might look like this. How many fingers does a hand have? 2, I think. Those of you that are human, how many fingers do you have? I always forget. 42? I have 14. How do you know hell let loose? Is this the beginning of a joke? Ah, I know. This is the pointer finger anyway. Oops. Excuse me. Did I not just duplicate? Oh, I'm duplicating the color again. Ring. Middle. Jeez. Oh, that could be one of my issues. Size of this pinky. Man, but that is like super duper. What's the word? Off center, I guess, is what I'm looking for. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Instead of trying to create my own handshake icon, because we obviously know that my skills are lacking in that area, it's really close and all, but there's some more. They're not really details because they're really loosely sketched in, but there's some other things that need to happen in order for this to look better. So I am going to find us a free, royalty-free handshake SVG. Hello? Hey. I was hoping that the archery game was working. I'm gonna go get now some PTSD by playing Hell Let Loose. You should look it up. Very cool, realistic World War II game. I'm not into World War II games. Thank you for the recommendation, though. I'm not into first-person shooters, really. Okay. Excuse me. What is your licensing? Free media repository. Do you need attribution with your Creative Commons? Share alike. You must give appropriate credit, provide a link to the license, and indicate if changes were made. No thanks. Because I'm about to modify it. We're kind of moving away from handshake images. Yeah, look at how close the pointer finger is to the wrist. That's what I was missing. Even here it looks weird. But you there. What are you from? Extended license, royalty free. No. No. Hi, Deflux. Happy Wednesday. Thanks as always for your streams. Can't wait for your next stream. It'll be nice and fun. Can I modify? And can I use? And what kind of attribution do you need? I don't know. Will you tell me when I start to download? You have to sign up. Of course you do. Of course you do. Come on, suggest a password. Oh, sign up for free. I got it. Oh, this is the sign up form. Last pass. Congratulations, your password is very strong. I don't even know what it is. But my browser will remember for me. Okay, do we have to confirm anything? Kind of does. Oh, yes, yes, you do. Confirm your mail? Yes. No thanks. Thanks for the offer. TikTok, hurry. Buy our stuff or lose your window because when you click on that, it doesn't open in a new window. That's annoying. Back the list. Okay, can I download now? To download the selected image, you need 2 credits or a subscription. Hello, TBD Gamer. Amazing stream earlier. Thank you so much for streaming. I love your content. If you guys don't know TBD Gamer, he's an amazing developer. He even knows JavaScript. And we still love him here. What? It's like I'm saying despite that, even though it's more like it's on top of his .NET knowledge. It enhances his .NET knowledge. It doesn't bring him down. No. But he has great conversations on his stream every time. He's working on an agile management project. Not like he's trying to, and I heard this on the stream that he rated out to this morning. He's not trying to develop agile skills. He's trying to create a project that manages an agile team, but it's like developer focused instead of being project manager focused or client task focused. He's trying to create a way where backlog isn't just sitting out there. You actually have to do something with your backlog. That's one of my favorite features that he talked about. Free download. Just give us your email so we can sell it. And when you do, we then let you know that you have to pay. Exactly. Exactly. That's okay. That's why I use temp mail for things like this. Plug, 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 not sponsored. Okay, so now what we're going to do instead is We're going to use this as inspiration because this says Creative Commons and it is common enough that there are a lot that look like it. But so the more that I'm thinking about it, let's look back at this. The name of this card that I'm trying to put information or put a graphic into is called Payment Action, because the concept that I want here is performing transactions. And so another thing that could, well, all of the images that come to my mind include the US currency symbol, because like I live in the US. And I know that I don't want to get stuck on that. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. How do I link you? Thank you. So I'm trying to steer away from using anything that has monetary symbols in general, currency symbols. But the one that comes to mind is just a simple transaction type symbol. I'm going to put you at 15. I don't know, something like that. With currency, it's really hard to do when I'm just trying to resize the shape with a currency symbol on it. I can't do that. So Deflux is saying, hey man, thanks as always for your stream. Had a stressful day, but we are churning. If I quit, they will be sooner than later churning away. Oh, they will be sooner or later. Easier than two hands, obviously. But like this would be something more like, I don't know, the institution that you are giving money to or from, you're getting money from. Oh, right. Just going to do it this way again. Subdivide. 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 Take you, put you out here, take you, put you up here. Here. Such good aim. Best aim ever. This is your restaurant. Probably how I should have done that. Whoops. Okay, so let's take this one, move it out the same distance as the one on the other side. Ish. Grab these, move you straight up. Grab these, move you straight up. That looks terrible. Yes! Score! Anyway, you get it. The gist is there. Some kind of institution on one side, and sure, the piggy bank on the other. Paste failed. This is a new shirt merch, right? Yes. I don't know how to make a building. This is a financial institution, man. Or a place of business. A skyscraper. I've always been bad at drawing. Like the problem with me is not necessarily the I'm gonna call this compositing, because I'm just taking shapes and moving them around. I wouldn't really call it drawing. But the thing is that I don't have a clear picture in my head of what this is supposed to be, of what it should look like. These are nice and clean, super duper simple. If I took this piggy, for example, and did the thing that I think I want to do, which is to remove the fill, or maybe make the fill white. Ugh, bad aim. Oh, yeah, that should still work if I make them both white. Yeah. Then we could still have a decent piggy bank graphic without the coloring. That might work. Come here. Come here. Because I really do want this kind of feel to it, where these cards are elements of the application. But the issue is that, like you can see here, they have currency icons, currency symbols. And I'm still trying to lean away from that, but I don't think there's a way for me to do this without leaning away, or while leaning away from that. I'm going to turn this into a component real quick. Actually, I'm going to turn all of these into components. And then we can play around some more. Excuse me, you're in the way. Yeah, I could really use some inspiration. That's what it is. Someone else's work, I guess. Chart. Oh, and I did find out that I really shouldn't be using inner shadow the way that I'm using it if I'm trying to make this glass effect. The other thing that I might consider using instead is an effect called background blur. So that when I move it over something else, the thing that's behind it gets blurred like we're looking through frosted glass. Is there a 2 Panther? Probably. Probably. My assumption is most definitely maybe. Okay, so I need to name you guys in a very special way. You're going to be graphic, /chart. You are going to be graphic /piggy bank graphic. And you're going to be graphic coin stacks. I'm going to change the size of your frame by grouping these. And telling the group to stay in the center whilst I resize. It's really hard to do on that one. Let's use this one instead. Why are you resizing? Excuse me, what happened to the... Oh. What happened to Monday? Oh my goodness. Take me to your leader. Guys, come with me. Come with me. You're confusing me. Don't confuse me. Get away from the landing page. Step away from the landing page. Okay, here's what I want. I would like for you to be the same size, height and width of this. Pretty please. Can you do that for me? Why is it still scaling? I could have sweared. I told you to stay in the middle. Is this even a frame? Excuse me, are you a frame? You're not a frame, that's why. There. Same thing with you. You guys are supposed to be friends. Pasta. Bless you. Okay. 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 And then we also needed you to be a frame. Frame. Wrong one. I'm going to solicit this every single time, and often it will get old. I kind of apologize, I kind of don't. But if anyone does have UI UX experience and has some tips and pointers for what I should be doing instead of what I'm currently doing, I am very, very, very open to suggestions. Graphic contents, center, center. Okay, so I'm gonna make this thing the same size as this thing. Which they already are the same size, just like magically? No. No, you're smaller. Interesting. They ended up being pretty close to the same height, though. Okay, so there go my coins. You just hang. I got this. Get out of. Thank you. Okay, and then you. And you. You. Need to be the same size as this. Just like that. Okay, so now you are all the same size. If I turn each of you into a component, create component, which is Control K. That is not easy for me to push. No. Then combine as variants. Then they should have now been called, the overall component should be called graphic. And then we have 3 different variants. We got the chart variant. We got the coin stacks, and we got the piggy bank. So now, if I take that, oh, I'm gonna add one more variant, but I'll do that in a minute. If we take that, paste you to replace. Same thing with this one. Paste to replace, except make you the coins. Perfect. And this one, paste to replace, make you the chart. Then now we can just use this graphic thing and create a whole bunch of graphics and use them wherever we want, modify them in one place, and it'll update everywhere. The end. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, where are they? I'm back. So I need one more variant based off of this. So where's my add variant button? I just create a duplicate then, fine. And this one was the one where we choose white, white, white. Okay. And we call this one. So we're going to add a property. And we're going to add the property by naming it this way. Why doesn't this look like it's part of the graphic components? What was the name of the property that we created? Illustration. There it is. Okay, so illustration is still going to be, oh, I can't do that yet. Illustration equals comma, I think. Coloring. And then we will put you as I don't know what to call the coloring. Grayscale? Yeah, I'm going to call it grayscale. And so what that did for me is it added a new property up here. Color it. Color it. Color it. So since I made this grayscale, I may as well make these colors grayscale-ish, which we should be able to do by changing this to hue, saturation, and balance. Is that what it's called? And just changing our saturation to 0. And that'll give us the gray color that corresponds with that yellow that we chose. We should be able to do the same with this. And there we go. I don't remember what B stands for. I think HSL, oh, maybe brightness. Because I think HSL is hue, saturation, and luminosity. Luminosity. Anyway, there. I made a grayscale version of the PEGI in case we want to use the PEGI. Oh. Yeah. Sounds about right. I'm just guessing though. I could just look it up and give you actual correct information instead, which would be nicer. So I guess we can play around with this then. I still have no idea what to use for payment action. So you know what? I am just going to ignore payment action and we're going to have these 3 things. But does it look okay without this 4th one? It just doesn't look okay at all. I'm just not happy with it. Oh. Okay, so if not that, that's header. Hero content rate. So if not this, this is going to be graphics group. What can we put on this right-hand side? The other thing that I saw that I kind of maybe sort of liked was the just one of the typical, here's a image of a calculator and a person with a pen and paper. Like these. I'd rather it be more focused on the data entry portion. Like this. So can we use this? Download for free. Includes our standard license. Okay, so we should be able to use this image after I provide an email. Yay! No! Do I have to provide a credit card for something that is $0? Oh, this is checkout. Why do I need to check out? I'm not buying anything. Oh my gosh. I think I said when you were first doing this, you needed people smiling and pointing at a computer. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much the feel. I think I'd like it to be more simplistic, but at the same time, yeah, you're kind of right. Yeah. Download for free if you sign up and pay $70 a month. Can't stand that. So open image in new tab, copy image, pasta. Because this is all like conceptual anyway. Ew. I think I need to clean out my trackball. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for retouch. Ah, duh. We just put a fill on top. Grab our purple color. Have it be translucent. That's how the lawsuit starts. It wasn't meant to make it to production. It was a concept. Yeah. Oh, I would be so in trouble. So no, not this one. This just looks cluttered, and a lot of these seem too bright. You're dark. 30 bucks. This dude looks intense. Here's a bunch of people pointing to stuff. It says tax. We're not doing taxes. We're just tracking your finances. Nah. Looks like, do I have the 8th cup of coffee today? Yes. The answer is always yes. If you need to ask, the answer is yes. Oh my gosh. So I'm stuck because I have no idea what to do for the graphic in this main heroes section. I liked the idea of an open laptop screen. 3/4 view. I can't find a single one that looks clean enough for me to be able to edit. Because now it's like, I don't even care if the image is royalty free. I just need a concept. Open in a new tab. Copy image. Okay. So I'm gonna use a purposefully low res image for this so that I don't try to keep this image. Is there a way to make a color transparency? I don't think so. Can I modify the shape? I don't think so. Can I make a mask? There we go. That'll work for me. Except that I'm trying to modify the shape. Okay, so don't mask yet. Oh wait, I know what's going on. Oh well, yeah. Remove mask. Move you on top. I need to modify the shape a lot. Subdivide. 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 Make it a little bit translucent so I can see the actual thing that I'm trying to wrap. Okay, we'll put you in this corner. Put you in this corner. Aim. Oh, that aim. Dukasoft says, drink coffee. I would love to. I've had all of my coffee for the day, unfortunately. I restrict how much coffee I drink in a given day. Here we go again. Not easy to delete vertex. Yeah, we'll go with those. You go to here. You go to here. I don't even need these middle ones. I'll probably end up getting rid of them. But again, this is just a very, very quick thrown together concept. Just get rid of this one. Okay, now we can use you as a mask. Or can we? Oh, because I'm still editing the shape. There we go. Yay, that actually did what I wanted it to do. I can't believe it. Look at how perfectly cut out this is. I would use this in production. This is high quality work right there. Nice. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Okay, so this is big enough, I guess. Okay, so then inside of here, excuse me, we have the bits and pieces of the application on the screen. What does that even look like? Man, like what I really, really wish you could do in Figma, and you probably can, so I'll Google it, but is take some group or frame or whatever and change perspective. So rotate it around the X and Y axes. And Z, of course. But okay. Figma perspective. Put UI or images into perspective using 3 unique methods: non-destructive isometric skewing, 3D with full perspective, and FOV control. Okay, are you a free plugin? FigJam. Do you have a Figma design version? That would be great if you have a Figma design version. Plugins. Oh. Yes. I think so. Okay, so let's say we took this object and we created a duplicate of it, of course. Put it down here. Shrink. Wait, why didn't you scale? Oh, got a sneeze. Excuse me. Ew, Windows 11. Not. Detach. 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 You're not actually attached to anything. No. Label? Okay. Okay. Select. And there we go. So this is gonna be really difficult. Trying to get it right without seeing it on here. Oh, wait. It's updating real time. Oh, that's cool. Guys, I'm going to plug a tool from Figma. It is called Perspective Toolkit. This is awesome. This is exactly what I wanted. Holy cow, man. It's a little awkward to use, but for the most part, it's doing what I want it to do. Why aren't you leaning back? Excuse me, lean this way. Yeah, every time that I turn it like that and then try to lean it back. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Now lean back. Ooh, getting there. Okay, FOV. Shrink you a little more. Oh, it's so close. Lean forward. Rotate towards me. Oh, out of my. Ooh. I'm getting really quiet while doing this. Okay. So then we can also from here, I'm gonna hide this for a second, create another rectangle shape. We're going to fit within this window. I bet you can't guess what I'm gonna do. Pays $80 or $60 a month for Creative Suite. Me too. The thing that I don't like about Adobe Creative's Cloud, which is the subscription that I have, is that you can't add one license. So like you get 2 licenses with the whatever subscription we have for it. I need just one more so I can have it on one other computer. Because right now we pretty much have to keep turning it off on one of the computers and then switching it on the other computer, depending on which one we happen to be using at that time. Right. I don't know what I did with... Oh, there you are. There you are, Peter. This thingy. Group you two. And turn you back on. Use his mask. And position it just a little bit better. Oh, it's so close. Is it really just the field of view? Are you orthographic? Kind of looks orthographic. Is it just me? Am I the only one that's orthographic here? It still feels too far to the right. I don't know, man. Cotton. The answer is no. That does not work for me. That doesn't do the thing that I was wanting it to do. Good to know. Man, that sucks. I don't know what to put here. So I was thinking something like a screen, you know, this. Don't we have a sample that was like that? I guess this, except with a laptop screen. Wait, what? And it probably also doesn't help that the colors of the UI here are incorrect. So that said, what if instead of trying to find the graphic to put there, we move to the next? This is a really cool plugin. Thank you, creators of Perspective Toolkit, for making that. So what if we just started working on the remainder of the landing page? Let's move you guys over here. So let's go with you. And we'll do a new frame. Frame. And we'll call this landing page full content. And so what I'm going to do with this landing page full content is make it taller so that we can have essentially the rest of the page show up. Oh, that's exactly what almost exactly what I wanted that to do. So let's fix that real quick. You stay on top. And then left and right. You and you. Hello, Unicus. Hunicus. Junicus. Junito. You will do left and right as well. And top. Not top. I need you to scale vertically. But I need this one to stay top left. And I need this one to scale. Okay, so what does that actually look like when we change the size of you? Perfect. Okay, so you can see that I can move it up and down and still get the same background without the background needing to move. Although, what would it look like if the background graphic were to, for example, stay centered? Yes. Okay. Then I would want to frame this so that anything that, wait, why didn't frame work? I thought that if I frame this, anything that falls outside of the frame would get clipped. Haha. Yes. Oh, nice. The icons for the industrial windows. Where? ¿Dónde? Or did you just see them and you like them? So fun fact, Junicus and Canhorn are OG viewers of my stream. I mean, Anhorn. Mr. Anhorn quickly stopped me from calling him Canhorn. Thank you. But Junicus has never complained about the way I say his name. But hearing you say it the other day, I was questioning myself, but decided to commit myself to my pronunciation unless told otherwise. The pig in the bars. Do you actually like them? Because these are actually coin stacks too, by the way, not bars. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what to put on this side. I don't know. I don't really like it. I like the 3D effect that I did here. It worked out, but it just doesn't fit the theme of the application, I guess. Okay, landing page full content. The next thing that we need for our landing page full content is our primary background color. So background for the frame is going to be libraries, background dark. Nobody ever uses background light. App background color. Right. This is the same app background color that I think we are using here. No, it's not. Just kidding. Okay, good. We'll be able to modify the app background color. But these are all background dark, so I'm going to go ahead and use background dark instead. I really need to clean that up. It's really hard when you're using the free version of Figma because you only get 3 pages. I am going to keep watching as I can all of the a whole bunch of design UI UX videos. Oh, this hero. Hero squashed. Okay, the next part of the page that we want to add is the product information. As you're looking through a page, you're essentially, I'm going to create it as a frame. You typically want to know more about the website. If it's a web application specifically, what functionalities it provides. So we're going to break down the 3 transaction types that you can track in this application. Do I have an alternate section color? Content section. Blech. I don't like that color. Because essentially what I'm trying to look at is you land on the page, you get this hero section, and it's styled nicely. It's got everything you ever want in a hero section. It's got short and sweet information here, a graphic giving some basic overview of the application, and a call to action. Then as you scroll down, the top section squishes, which I guess kind of also means I want that to go up. So maybe bottom? That doesn't work. Okay. That's going to be really hard to position. Anyway, I'll get this positioned so that this moves up a bit, and then you are starting to look at the next section. Oh, Janicus is going to the gym. Do your best. Get 100 on your test. Yeah. Okay. This is really, really bothering me a little. Hello? That is not centered. Are you telling me that's centered? That was weird. That was very weird. Okay, so we have our heroes section. Give me content. That'll be there. This one, for section number 2, we have a few layout options. We can do this kind of card thing. We can do this kind of text on one side, series of images on the next side. Here's another example of using cards. This one goes straight into using cards as well. Yeah, so I'm looking for doing something more like this, where it's a full screen hero instead of what we just saw up here, which is a sectioned off hero. And make it bigger. So here we kind of have title bar or nav bar, section, like straight line, hero, information, call to action, section. And actually, this is like Inception. This is essentially what I want to make right here. Here's the nav bar, the hero text with the call to action, and then the hero image and graphic and stuff. I just didn't realize that the graphic here was a demo of another site and how it's set up. But this is what I'm aiming for. How to execute that. But anyway, as you scroll down, the next thing that we can get is something like this. So that said, we'll reword this. What can you do? So this is the case where we are probably following this pattern, which I don't like. I didn't like how these turned out the first time. So instead, problem solution list. Let's see that. I want an example of that. Oh. Is it something like this where you show a thing on the left that's like, I'm struggling with this. Here's how you can do it in your app or in the app. I like that. Quiet again. Oh man, I kind of like, ooh, what would that be like? I can't picture this at all. Holy cow. This is really, really hard for my brain to try to do. Yeah, here's another example of the sectioned off areas. I just don't know that I have enough content. But like, okay, let me do it this way then. The initial intent was, let's block it out. Enter transactions. We'll left and left. I guess this is more like track transactions. Put you on the right. So instead of enter, I'm just going to do deposits. Transfers. Interesting. So maybe this. Payments. Kind of like a list of things that go like increase net worth by keeping track, man, of sour account balances. So increased net worth would be problem. Can even have a strong type of typography. And then keeping track of balance is the solution. Then you can have a link or something that goes into that feature of the program. Cool. I'm liking your idea a lot. So what would those be then? You're locked. Yeah, because it's so limited in what we can do. We essentially just the two main things that you can do with the application are manually enter transactions and view the list of transactions. And that's pretty much it. I mean, you can see the transactions in a rolled up summary kind of way, account summary kind of way. So this thingy here has the list of all accounts that you are tracking, their current balance, pending amounts, and adjusted, taking into consideration the pending, and then the list of actual transactions that you've entered. And then the 3 transaction types. But really, that's it. It does those 2 things. And that's it. So the words that I came up with before were track, plan, and watch. Which again is a whole bunch of manual stuff that you have to do yourself anyway. These are massive. You guys are not supposed to be that big. You are supposed to be... Oh, you can't do it from here? Okay, good. H1s. But I guess if those 2 things are the primary things, those could be your problem solution. So primary thing number 1 was the problem that you put, which is increased net worth by tracking, keeping track of stuff. So default, what default? And where did you actually get this wording from? Was it just off the top of your head, or did you get some AI help? Which I'm not judging you. I just want to make sure that I put everything in here that I need. if I need to cover my bases. Yeah, the net worth thing goes off the top of your head. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the wording. Not even sure if it's a good example. I liked it a lot. Lofty ideas, that net worth thing. Sounds so grandiose. It's awesome. Increase your net worth by keeping track of sour account balances. The financial management application encourages you to take an active role in managing your finances. Yeah, so I probably will feed this through, I don't know, an LLM. Here. Automated realms. Reword this to sound more professional for a financial management tracking application. There you go. Okay, so I will pause to this. What? You don't like the sour account balances thing? I liked it. I need a note. How do you add notes? Oh, this. This is what I'm looking for. This was this text. I don't know. Should I just have an overall statement, I guess, that says some content generated by an LLM? I think I will. Can I modify the size of this? I'll just do text content for now to be clear that I'm not using AI generated images yet. We'd have to have a lot of them. I'm not in the red, just sour. Exactly. We're trying to be positive here. Oh man, that does not look like enough text, but that's fine. Select this text, center it, except that the content inside of the text will be left aligned. So that's one thing that I have learned is if you have text on a web page, even if you are centering the block of text, you should still left align the content itself, because the human eyes don't really do well with center text like this. Human eyes, puny humans. You must learn. Maybe the pig walks in, the arrows move like it's and the coins fall into a pile and then turn into a bar graph. That could look super pretty. You know, I don't mind animations. I really don't. We definitely need to keep in mind, I'm seeing Junicus's vision. Well, let's put a note then. Do I have a sticky note component? Why are you centered like this? This is weird. Oh, I don't want that sticky note. I'll make my own. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. No, we want a frame. Frame. You. Rounded corners. But only on the bottom. That is a very big sticky note. That's what the issue is. Text. Which one? Top left. Then more text. Left and right. Top and bottom. And this text is going to be the body text. And you're going to be content size, global default. The text itself will be top left. What is going on? Hello, Big Gamey. Oh, did you get your PC? Did you get your computer? Got it, but having issues. Man, it's one thing after the other. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope it all eventually works out. Frame 3. Background color, which is this color for sticky notes. And convert to component. And call the component sticky note. Okay, now we have a component for sticky notes. So we're going to take this component and put it in the components page. That's where components belong. Okay, I have a sticky note. And my sticky note is going to be a Unicus idea. And I'm just going to copy pasta because I'm running out of time. Oh no, you need to be, you need to wrap. Oh, dang it, that's going to suck. You can't wrap. We'll just call it anim idea. Okay, there we go. We have a sticky note. All right, Janicus, enjoy the gym. Hopefully you actually make it there. Thank you for all of your input. Thank you for all the fun that you have had. So I'm going to catch up on chat real quick. Here, 1 line rep. Now, this is a story. How was it? Did you like it? Anyway, this is my ending screen because I am ending my stream. I need to get back to work. I still have more stuff to prepare for the client meeting that happens every Wednesday. Since BitGamey isn't streaming at the moment because he's still working on his PC, we're going to head on out to another fantastic streamer that works on OBS plugins and just does amazing, really cool stuff. His name is Finite Singularity. He's still going. It doesn't sound like he is ending soon, so we'll put him in there. I will be posting the VOD to YouTube for this video no sooner than, well, I guess I can do that. Thank you, TBD Gamer, for helping me. I still need to look at it myself, no offense. But so I guess for now, I'll post the VOD to YouTube no sooner than 24 hours after I end the stream. But in the future, it might just be immediately after. I might go back to streaming to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Yeah, and I knew that you wouldn't be offended by that because you're just amazing. Once again, check out TBD Gamer. He's an amazing streamer. He streams early US time. Since he's East Coast, it's even earlier on my side of the US. Or East Coast, Eastern time, whatever. You know what I mean. Feel free to join our Discord if you want. If you're already part of way too many Discords, don't worry about it. We have a fairly quiet Discord. Just, you know, a few comments here and there, questions, people asking for help. But that's it for me for today. Join us again on Friday when we'll have Community Day. And you'll have to hang out then to find out what that is. But until then, ciao.